Hey guys, so today I'm gonna cut some pumpkins, clean out my raised beds, and probably do a few other things that I don't quite know what they are yet, but let's go ahead and get started. So here's my pumpkin vine going across the front. I'm not sure how many are in there, but I cannot wait to see. I'm gonna cut the pumpkin vines at the base and leave the roots in the ground. So here are our little pumpkins. I think these are the Jack B. Littles. And there are 6 here, but we actually harvested 2 yesterday because the little one wanted 2 pumpkins. So we harvested those over the weekend. But I have 2 squashes, I think they're squashes, in here that aren't, they're not super big. See if I can show you without getting stabbed. Where are they? So there's 2 in there. I'm gonna leave them, see if they get any bigger before we hit that first frost date, and then I'll check back on them just to see if they're progressing. But yeah, I'm not gonna cut them out right now. I'm gonna see what happens. So in this bed we've got my autumn touch amaranth, and I'm actually going to take this out today. The blooms are spent and the stems are dying, so it's time to take them out, and then it'll open up more sunlight through to this bed. They've been so beautiful this season. I've loved them, so definitely I'll plant some next year. So the amaranth is down. The next thing I want to work on is actually this Nasturtium here. It's kind of in the way to where we can't walk through here. See, it's kind of cluttered, and it's also heading out into the grass, which I want it out of there because the dog frequents the grass, and he's still at this stage where he is like nibbling leaves. As we walk by things, he might snatch a leaf, and I feel like he's eaten a nasturtium leaf before because he had a bout of diarrhea and we weren't sure where it's coming from, but we knew that he liked to snip things while we would be walking back and forth in the garden. So I'm thinking it's one of these. So I want to make sure that I clean this up and make this walkway available. And I also have plants down here so that you can't even see them. So let me go ahead and get started on working on this. So nasturtium is a good plant if you want to attract aphids. So it's a great companion plant. It attracts aphids. The cabbage moths also lay their larvae on the nasturtium as well, and it's a great trap plant if you're looking for one, and it's beautiful. Mine just got really scraggly like it usually does at the end of the season, but it's a gorgeous plant, definitely worth having in the garden. So here's one of my fall planters, and I want to show you guys how big this leaf is on this Caladium. Huge. I've never had a leaf get this big on a Caladium before. This plant is gorgeous. I will be storing these tubers over winter, and I'll have a video coming out about how to do that. It's just like the cannas and the elephant ears, exact same method. This is my mystery hydrangea. There goes my other fall container, looking gorgeous. So gorgeous. Left my bucket down there. I've been doing work down this side, but just a little look-see. so much work to do in fall and spring. Like I feel like those are the more laborious heavy times of the year. Everything looks so beautiful though, and it's starting to come to an end. Got my limelight hydrangea, beautiful. Firelight just next to it, looking gorgeous. We've got some Double Delight blush rose begonias here. Look at these blooms. Gorgeous blooms on this. Look at that. Stunning. Got my butterfly bush. Got zinnias over here. It's a little bit of everything. It's time for me to cut back these peonies. There's another limelight hydrangea here. That one back there I believe is Pinky Winky. Let's see what else. Some roses up here. This is Summer Crush by Endless Summer Hydrangeas. I think that's a limelight back there. Elephant ears looking stunning as they do. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do with these two here. These two. This one I kept as a house plant over winter and it did really good. It was not fussy at all. Even stayed in a cooler room and it was happy. This one is new to me this year, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with it. I'm thinking of just keeping it in the pot and like just letting it dry out, cut the foliage back and just leave it in the pot. But I have a feeling in my house it might start growing. It might not care to go to sleep. We'll see. And right now we're getting work done on the basement, so I can't really store anything down there where it's colder. Yeah. So we'll see. They might just end up in our family room just to overwinter as houseplants. But they're stunning, so I definitely want to keep them in the collection. So much to do. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna get done today for this video, but thank you guys for watching. I cut my little pumpkins, the Jack B. Littles, they're so adorable, and then took out most of the vines except the one, which I think is a squash, so I'm gonna wait and see what happens with that. Took out the amaranth Autumn Touch. It's beautiful, gorgeous amaranth. Then cut back the nasturtiums. They are great trap plants, so definitely add those seeds to your list of seeds to buy for next year. And they start from seeds so easy. You can start them inside, but really they grow so quickly. It's probably worth it to start them outside, just to save space for some of the other things that you know, need to be started weeks prior to your frost date. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions about my garden or about fall gardening, or you know, what to do with stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.